Well, I could tell by my direct messages that some folks are wondering where church may be tonight. And, you know, the time change is different. I think it was a wonderful idea to have daylight savings time. And you know what? Benjamin Franklin, it's not like the guy was dumb. I mean, he made the Franklin stove. As far as I know, he invented bifocals. He did a lot of good stuff for humanity. But the daylight savings time, the only thing I can say is let's all agree on it. Let's just all agree on it. If it's gonna, in fact, and listen, the prime meridian runs through England. No mistake there. They did control the world in map making, but the prime meridian runs through England. Greenwich Mean Time, anyone? And so why can't we just agree to go by that? You know, if in other words, if England is going to go back in time, why not we all go back in time, even if our respective time zones are in different places? I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. I'm not sure why it works the way it does. But anyway, if you were waiting and wondering, if you're one of the folks that was, hi, Will Fisher, if you're one of the folks that has been DMing me, you know, whatever, I'm not going to say all the names, but it's only 4 of y'all anyway. I'm thinking we will be on the Britishers channel to do church tonight as usual sometime. I'm waiting to find out when myself. It's very possible that it will be at 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, which is 4 hours behind the United States right now at this moment. It's 4 hours behind, and it just a very short time. It'll be 5 hours behind because we will then leave daylight savings time and go into just normal time. They haven't done it yet. You know what makes it really messed up is actually Indiana doesn't do daylight savings time. So part of the year when we fall back because, you know, whatever, they're the same time as us. And then when we spring forward, they're different. It's a whole weird thing. There's actually a town in Indiana, I happen to know. Evanston? I'm going to get the name of the town wrong. But what happens is half the town is actually in one county that does it, and half the town isn't. And so half the town, they've got like a clock that's just a couple paces away from another clock, both keeping different time because it's a big joke there. And I don't know. This is a big joke to me. So if you're looking for church, I probably will be around tonight. I'm going to end the broadcast here directly. I haven't even really looked up and oh my goodness. Thank you so much. H3 interview is out. Check it out. I sure will. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I almost feel like I should say a little something more, and I will. I'll say a little something more. But listen, hold back your money, anybody. Hold back your money right now. I sure appreciate it. I should have a little announcement on the Britishers. We'll have a little area there where you can go to PayPal and you can send a direct something to the Brit and the Common Sense guy. I sure do appreciate it, folks. I believe that between the three of us, we've made what you all have given us. With this, it's something over it's something right around 80 quid, I believe it is. So that's nice, very nice. Thank you very much. That will all go to improving the show, improving relations, and making everybody feel better. Money always smooths stuff out. So let me make sure I read this out. Ogre and Brit, Jordan B. Peterson H3 interview is out. As I said before, check it out. Not only will we check it out, I have a really good feeling because of the deep admiration and respect that the Britisher and I have for Dr. Peterson that we'll also talk about it. Common Sense guy will join in too. You know, we got to get the Common Sense lowdown on all of these things. Hello, Hot Potato, Welchmer Stories, Player, CVR, sorry, dyslexic, I guess. Thank you, everybody, for swinging by. As I said, just keep an eye out. And the funny thing is, it's this strange thing is going on right now that we talk about pretty often. So I guess I'll take this time and now I'll sing for my supper from that wonderful donation. And I'll take a little time to talk about this. Something's going on. For example, when Britisher hits the button to go live, especially when there's 200 plus people waiting to see church on the Britisher's channel, it usually takes, man, sometimes 15, 20 seconds to actually start going. When the same thing when he hits the stop button at the end of the show, we'll be there and it'll take time. Now, we don't really know, but we're starting to wonder if the powers that be, Google, the great ambiguous thing that it is, if they're not, I don't know, putting a little more scrutiny on what's coming out of this sector of the cyber region of this intellectual hinterland. That's a quote from one of my co-hosts that I love so much. Is that what it is? I don't know. You know what, folks? I really not prepared to go really far. This just was just a public service notice. There's a lot of folks that come by Britt's channel that don't come here. But there's few people that come here that don't go to the Britishers channel. Call me cheesy, call me stupid, call me whatever you want, but I feel obligation to you folks. I really do. The names have changed out there. A lot of them are the same. I mean, I see Mad Dodge Production right now and Hot Potato. They've been around for doggone Coon's age, you know, and Will Fisher also. There's some others that swing by. Horny Hippo's been around for a while, but there's some that swing by, like Captain Colepile. I think he was there for our very first live stream. Still comes around. And I feel a responsibility. I'm not going to say who, and I don't see him out here in the thing, but I'm going to read one tweet message that I got. And this is why we do this. This just came to me after the last transmissions. This just came to me Wednesday evening. It says, thank you so very much, Ogre, for your wonderful hangouts. I'm not even going to say how much this person said it. It's very nice. Thank you so much for your wonderful hangouts, dear Ogre. I've been going through a lot, and your chats mean more to me than one could ever imagine. Sometimes it just takes a little to keep the head above the rising tide. I simply wanted you to know how much you mean. Hugs, dearest Ogre. I look forward to the next hangout. I waited a few minutes, but I typed back, and I said, you're very welcome. You're a big part of why we do this. And if only you got something from it, we would continue. Hang in there and know Ogre loves you. And yeah, I redacted the names. I'm not going to keep reading just in case by accident I would blurt out like who that was. I could read you a couple more. It just so happens that at this moment, that was like it's one of the sweetest things that anybody's ever said to me. Hello, Zachary Finkelstein. And if I keep on going down this like weepy route, Finkelstein will drive to my house. He's Jewish. He knows where I live. He'll drive to my house and bitch slap me in the face with a 12-inch rubber dildo. I don't know. But I mean, you know, I don't know who wants to be weepy. Memes of destruction. Hola, muchachos. Hola, mi hermano. Tu estás cerca de mi corazón. Good to have you here. Memes of destruction. It's good to see all y'all here. Once again, look, the people are piling up. I feel like I need to end the broadcast pretty quick because I don't know. Between the time change, I feel like, in fact, here we go. Here we go. I'm looking at the Britisher right now. I am just telling the folks who will be on soon. Time change is a bitch. All right, I really got to get going, man. And even look, both my co-hosts thought it was a different time. This is probably completely my fault. I just want to make a little disclaimer. I think being the Brit decided that it's always a common sense guy's fault. Don't believe that. It's probably usually mine. So look, folks, please give us a little deference. The Britishers saying 9 now, 9 Greenwich Mean Time, which is now 4 hours behind us. So that'll be 5 o'clock this time. So another hour and 20 minutes. Just swing by. All y'all that are here right now, come on, swing by the Britishers channel then. We will be doing a full show then. You won't just be listening to me blow hard. You'll actually be able to see the whole crew. Listen, remember this, folks. Be good to your friends. Be good to your family members. Be good to your loved ones. Be quick to say you're sorry. Be even quicker to accept an apology, especially when that thing your friend, your family member, your loved one has done seems to be so huge, you'll never be able to forget about it. Because, constant viewer, at a time you think not, your friends, your family members, your loved ones, your life, and your cause will depart from you. God save the Queen.